Hi everyone, this is Snit, and in this video we're continuing with the knuckles. So we've got the right hand general definition of the upper knuckles. So in other words, if you're, for example, experiencing discomfort and pain in the knuckles closest to the nails, right, it's indicating that there is a point that you're about to step or walk into as a change or a transformation, a new beginning, a difference. But there's a part of yourself that is preventing you from doing so. Like for example, with me, was my index finger and my ring finger direction and relationship, where I was already kind of in a particular direction and a relationship with the future of my life. But at the same time, there was a part of me preventing me from truly embracing it. And that was me dealing with what I thought or believed and desired my life to be like, when in reality, let's call it life, and a different purpose and vision for me that in fact celebrated and honored the best of my skills and abilities and talents, interestingly enough. So now also having a look at, okay, but what would it mean in my middle finger representing creativity and sexuality? What would that upper knuckle represent in my pinky finger representing my perceptual reality, and my thumb representing self? So here again, the same general principle applies of you're at a precipice, a moment, an inkling of, walking into a change and a transformation within your everyday life, but something's preventing you. So when you're dealing with your thumb and you've got pain and discomfort right there underneath your nail, okay, there you've got to have a look at asking yourself, okay, what change have I been wanting to implement in my relationship with my career, with a work colleague, with a friend, a family member, in my relationship with my clothes, my body, in the things that I do and live and act on in my everyday life that's preventing me from doing so? Where you feel like, I'm almost so close to a change. Let's say you've been working with a work colleague and, you sometimes have that feeling with someone where the relationship could be better, but you just can't put your finger on why. It's not better. And you both kind of dance around one another. So that would also be an example of where you're so close to a change, but you're just not there yet. And you've just got to have a look at, okay, what of myself is preventing this relationship from going into a change? Maybe it's because I'm unnecessarily insecure and they can pick up on it. Maybe let me just approach them more confidently and, kind of fake it till you make it type of approach. Or as I've also recently come to learn, rather stated as fake it till you become it, meaning to, approach the relationship as though the two of you are already comfortable, because the more you approach it as though it is uncomfortable, then that's what you'll be presenting and thus resonating and thus putting out there into the ethers, that will come to manifest. So have a look then at how are you approaching the relationship. I found that being one of the primary dimensions when I've worked with this self point that's come up, and it's right there underneath my nail. It's a very odd, bizarre pain that can happen. It's so weird when you become aware of the body, where and how and when you can experience pains and discomforts. But it's awesome. It's like a whole new world opens up. Not so much the pain, but the awareness and the sensation and the experience of it all. So look out for those type of points first and foremost. Whenever you've got an uncomfortable feeling right there underneath a thumbnail, see where are you trying to change your relationship with someone, where you should change your presence, your starting point, your approach to them. Then direction. If you only have a pain there on the knuckle of your direction finger, your index finger, this would be indicating that you are trying to somewhere, somehow in your life, kind of eke out a new direction for you, or you've been feeling like You need something new, something different to happen, something fresh. Oh, I've had that as well. Come to think of it, it's something that's also been coming up in me of late. This experience of I need something new, like I need something different. Like I need to break free or break through conditioned, habitual, routine ways in which I've been doing things over and over and over again. And so, it feels like I need something new. And mainly we think to the extremes of, okay, I need to let go of what I am doing and start a new page of my life. No. It can be the simplest of things. Like for example, there was a stage where that came up and I became interested in having a look at learning more effectively about how to take care of houseplants. So I started that. It's a new direction. It's a new thing. It's something different. It challenges me. I've also started learning a new language, something new, something different. You see, it's new things, minor, that I introduce within my already existent reality. So this is also something that you can take with you, where whenever you get into that funk of, I want change, just introduce something new and different to your reality. Because what I've learned that signifies for me is that my life is already so routine and set with everything that I'm already doing that I can start introducing more to my life, more to my everyday life. I've got more time on my hands because of how I've structured everything in my life already, all right? So don't misinterpret that experience that I found so many unnecessarily do. It's just indicating, okay, you can now add more into your life and start expanding and growing, maturing more by challenging yourself, by learning new things, okay? Then middle finger. Here, you're going to have to ask yourself a question. When you're working with the upper knuckle, is it in relation to your inner creativity, your uniqueness, your passion, or in relation to your sexuality? Because it can be in relation to your sexuality where you've, for example, been feeling like, okay, let's say the sex has become a bit boring or monotonous, or you're feeling like you need a change up or something like that, but you felt stuck in it, and what's been preventing you from trying out new things has been insecurity and fear of what your partner might think, and you're being in your comfort zones and stuff like that, and fears of, what if the new positions are not good. But there you're going to have to look at experimenting and exploring, not preventing yourself from trying out new and different things with your partner in your sexuality. So that's an example where you have to ask yourself, when it comes to sexuality, have I gotten into comfort zones in a monotonous routine of my sex or sexuality? And or if you're not in a relationship, and that point is flaring up within yourself, there you can have a look at, okay, how have you prevented, what is your relationship with sex within yourself, with your body? Where have you made your relationship with sex more emotional in your mind than something that supports or benefits who you are, your relationship with your body? So it's like exploring and introspecting and investing that question: what does sex mean for me? Who am I in my relationship with sex? Then if it's creativity, where it's your passion or your direction in life, something that you want to pursue, a skill, a talent, a hobby. Again, there, what might have come up inside of you was the point of you've been looking at pursuing a particular hobby, but again, a part of you is holding yourself back. So open up those points for yourself in your life. Then the relationship finger, ring finger, there you can have a look at your relationship. Also here primarily with yourself. Here it's with your body, with the way you wear your clothes. It's quite similar to the self point here. But now you've got to look at the definition of the relationship. How are you defining your relationship with clothes on the experience level? How do you experience your relationship with your clothes, your body? your relationship with others as well. What is the feel? What is the emotion? What are the feelings involved? Because the upper knuckle here would be showing sometimes where you're suppressing, what it is that you're really feeling about yourself or about another. You're not honest with yourself about it. That's what I found that upper knuckle is also all about. You're at a point of that change that can happen. A relationship can be better in how you're experiencing yourself and someone else or something else. But, your current emotional state about it is preventing you from transforming it into something better. Okay. Then your pinky finger, your perception, there showing that there's an opinion and a view that you have seen that you could change within yourself, but you're being stubborn about it. So have a look at where someone else, you've heard something else, you've seen something else, and you've reacted to it more, but at the same time, a part of you is thinking, hey, that's actually common sense. But, you're stubbornly digging your heels in the ground, going, no, but my opinion is saying something different here. So I'm going to listen to my opinion. But then there's the common sense, it's like that devil angel situation sitting on your shoulders. And common sense is going, yeah, but and then opinion's going, no, don't listen to common sense. Okay, so have a look at that dynamic that could be existing within you. Okay, everyone, this is for the right hand knuckles, waving goodbye. And we'll see you more in videos to come. Thank you very much.